such an exciting day in the world of Habitat land when we can dedicate a home. And I truly want to just thank everyone for taking the time out. And today, and especially today when we've made it through the pandemic, I just want to say special congratulations to Steve and his family here, this beautiful family. This will be their home. This will be the place that these children, lovely children, will grow up and call home.
Habitat's path to home ownership is an important and in-depth process, requiring hard work, time, and dedication by the future homeowner, which helps to ensure the long-term success of Habitat homeowners. Anyone can apply to be a Habitat owner. They must be in need of housing, able to make affordable mortgage payments, and be willing to actively partner with Habitat, including a commitment to completing 500 volunteer hours and attending workshops on the responsibilities of home ownership, including financial literacy, budgeting, home maintenance, and more. Becoming a Habitat homeowner involves a lot of commitment and hard work. And I know Steve can attest to the many, many volunteer hours he put in while working full-time and raising his 4 children. But I know it's been worth it. The last time I was out, as the house was getting pretty close, but not there. You still had a lot of hours to get in based on your schedule and everything else. And I hear you busted your butt and you did it. And it's something certainly to be very, very proud of.
Succeeding today together and therefore living together forever. And think about that for a second. Think about how important that is, because years down the road, we're all going to remember, and this family is going to remember all of you. A community that succeeds together today is a community that lives together forever.
Affordable housing is not just a problem, but it's a crisis, not just here in Niagara, but across the province of Ontario and in many places across Canada. And it's only a problem that we're going to solve all together with all levels of government, all representatives, all community groups. That's how much of a crisis it is. I've had the pleasure of working with Habitat for Humanity since way back when I was a city councillor and through to now as a MPP. And the work they do is absolutely phenomenal. In this housing crisis, any time you see a family like this one get as was said, a hand up and an affordable home to call their own, it's a great day for the city of Welland and for Niagara.
But one of the determinants of health, of good health, one of the significant determinants. I know we think, well, it's a hospital system, it's a medical system, and that's true. But one of the significant determinants of health is a place to live. And when you can take a family who has struggled with that and put them in a house such as this, with a hand up, and that's important to mention everybody, with a hand up, not a hand out, that makes a huge difference for the family, so all of us wish them well.
The City of Welland has a long history with Habitat for Humanity. Welland Hydro's done a great job on this. We're so pleased to be able to participate in this, to create homes for people that need homes. I gave some hats to the family. When I was young, my father used to say, everybody should have a place to hang their hat. He was always referring to your home. So I think it's really appropriate that we're here together as a community, congratulating these folks, celebrating with them, and continuing to celebrate. You have a home. I hope you have great success in your home, you grow as a family in your home, and you exceed all of your expectations in life. So this is a great place to start. I'm looking forward to seeing you as, citizens of our community, continuing. I always bring this up. You'll also be able to pay taxes if through home ownership. It's one of the benefits of home ownership, and one of the benefits to the community as well. So again, congratulations.
Today is a day of transformation. It's a day of transformation for the city of Welland, Frank. It's a day of transformation for this neighborhood. And it's a day of transformation for Steve and his 4 wonderful children. It's also a day of transformation for the many volunteers and partners that we have at Habitat. I just want to thank you for your time, your talent, your treasures, your hard work. I just want to say, Steve, your life is going to be transformed. And what we've seen over and over again is the tremendous impact that a Habitat home has on families. As has already been said, we see usually the children's marks go up, so we're going to be watching. Hopefully that's the case. And we see health improve for all the family members, as well as increased success in employment for the parents.
Welland Hydro got involved with Habitat during the Afton build in Welland. It was a very enjoyable experience for the staff at Welland Hydro and certainly made a lasting impression on me. You saw the passion and commitment of everyone involved, and you certainly felt very much appreciated. When we were reviewing the property on David Street, it was clear that it would not form an integral part of the electrical system in the city of Welland. The first thing that came to my mind was Habitat for Humanity. It would not have happened if that first experience that we had not been so enjoyable. It made a tremendous impression on our staff at the Hydro, and certainly, like I said, on myself. As a company and board, Welland Hydro certainly takes pride in being active in the community in which we serve. I think it was Steve who made a post to Welland Hydro's Facebook account that this site would be their future home. To see a picture of a family now attached to this land was very exciting. A building would soon be constructed and then become a home. To Mark, Lorraine, Don, and all of the staff, board of directors, and volunteers at Habitat, and the many organizations and businesses involved, congratulations on completing this beautiful home under very difficult circumstances. I admire your passion for what you do.
My name's Natasha. I'm so happy to be here today. I first want to congratulate Steve and his family on their new home. Their new home. Steve and I are former co-workers, and he has become a dear friend. I've been following along with the build and progress of his home almost as if it was my own. Back in 2010, my dreams came true when my two daughters and I received our Habitat home. It forever changed our lives. Fast forward 8 years, and I meet my co-worker Steve. Steve became a single dad of 4 children, juggling his work schedule, his children's schedule, working so hard to manage it all, and always smiling, and never ever letting on that it was difficult. But I knew how hard it was. I knew he wanted a better place for his children to live. I knew his apartment was suitable when it was just him, but definitely not okay for a family of 5. Steve has integrity and is a really responsible person. He works really hard and he just needed a little bit of help. I suggested he apply for a Habitat home. He fit the criteria. He was in need of a home. He had a secure income and he was going to be able to afford a Habitat mortgage. Some people believe Habitat just gives people a free home. That's just not true. You are responsible for a mortgage and property taxes and the upkeep of your home. It is, like somebody else said, it's a not a handout. Habitat allows you to have an affordable mortgage. So Steve applied and here we are. Steve, your dreams are coming true. You all have a home and it was built specifically for all of you. My prayers will continue for you and your family. And thank you, Habitat, for making another family's lives so much better.
I'm not going to even attempt to try and name everybody who's contributed to this home and our home. I have to get used to saying that. We've talked about it, the house, for the last year or so now. It's home, so I'm going to have to get used to that, and I'm happy to do so. But from the very beginning, from the land the home was built on, to lockdowns and things were opening and things were closing, and laying down floors on the hottest possible days, and just sweating like we've never sweat before. A heartfelt thank you to everybody here for what you've done for myself and the kids. And it's created in me a desire to pay it forward. I could thank you all day, and I'd be happy to do so, but it doesn't seem suffice for our experience. And I'm looking forward to continuing to be a part of the Habitat family. We always will be, and giving back and helping more families be as fortunate as we have. And I just want to give a special thank you to my cousin Carrie and my aunt and uncle Bill and Violet. All those hours that I had to do, the volunteer hours, I'd still be doing them. And I'd still be doing them for a few months if they weren't there beside me every Saturday, going during the week, just helping me chip away at what looked like a mountain at one point. And lastly, I want to thank my kids and wake them up. You guys, for the last year, I've been going to the Restore, and I've been volunteering, and I've been out of the house a lot. I've been busy. I spent vacation days here and not with you guys. And you were patient, and you were amazing. You were just so incredible through all of this, and you deserve this. The poor, you deserve this more than anyone. So thank you all very much.
Are we ready then for the countdown? Everybody ready? Yeah. I'm going to hand the keys over. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, open that door. Thank you, everybody.
We waited for so long to get an accessible house, and we finally got it. My dad didn't even want to go to work. He wanted to pack. It was fun.